Stop. Before you even think about buying Apple's new $599 MacBook, you need to watch this video, because something very unusual just happened. For years, Apple laptops have been expensive. MacBooks normally start around $999 or even higher. But now Apple has suddenly launched a MacBook for just $599. That sounds incredible. Almost too good to be true. So the real question is this the most affordable MacBook Apple has ever made? Or is this a budget laptop with serious compromises? Today we're going to break down everything about the brand new MacBook Neo, the design, the performance, the features Apple removed, the official launch details, the pre-orders, the shipping dates, and most importantly, should you actually buy it? Because the truth about this $599 MacBook might surprise you. So before you spend your money, watch this video until the end. On March 4, 2026, Apple officially unveiled the new MacBook Neo, and it instantly became the most affordable MacBook Apple has ever released. The starting price shocked everyone, just $599. For comparison, most MacBooks in recent years have started close to $1,000. So this device is clearly designed to reach a completely new type of customer. Students, first-time Mac buyers, people switching from Chromebooks, and users who want the Apple ecosystem without paying premium prices. Apple didn't just quietly release this laptop either. They positioned it as a completely new entry point into the Mac world. Now let's talk about the official launch timeline, because this is important if someone is planning to buy it. Apple announced that pre-orders for the MacBook Neo started immediately on March 4, 2026. Customers can already order the laptop through Apple's website and Apple Store app, but actual deliveries will begin slightly later. The official shipping and store availability date is March 11, 2026. That means within just a few days, people will start receiving the device and full reviews will begin appearing online. And that's when we'll really see whether this laptop lives up to the hype or not. To understand this laptop, you first need to understand Apple's strategy. For years, Apple dominated the premium laptop market. MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. But the budget laptop market has always belonged to Windows laptops and Chromebooks. Millions of students buy cheap laptops every year, but most of them never buy a MacBook, simply because the price is too high. So with the MacBook Neo, Apple is clearly trying to change that. This laptop is designed to bring millions of new users into the Apple ecosystem. Once someone buys their first MacBook, they might later buy an iPhone, AirPods, Apple Watch, or other Apple products. So even though the laptop is cheaper, it could actually be a very smart long-term strategy. Now let's talk about the design. Even though this is a budget MacBook, the design still follows the same clean and minimal style people expect from modern laptops. The body is made from aluminum, which means the laptop should still feel solid and premium in the hand. It's thin, lightweight, and easy to carry, making it perfect for students, travel, or daily work. The display is a 13-inch liquid retina screen. That means sharp text, bright colors, and a comfortable viewing experience whether you're watching videos, browsing the web, or working on documents. Of course, to keep the price at $599, some high-end features are not included. For example, the display uses a standard 60 Hz refresh rate instead of the higher refresh rates found on more expensive laptops. But for everyday use, most people will barely notice the difference. Overall, the design feels simple, modern, and practical, exactly what you would expect from a lightweight everyday laptop. Now let's move to the most important part of any laptop: performance. Instead of using the powerful M-series chips found in expensive MacBooks, this device runs on the A18 Pro chip. This processor was originally designed for high-end smartphones, but it is extremely efficient and surprisingly powerful for everyday computing. That means tasks like browsing the internet, watching videos, editing documents, attending online classes, or even doing light creative work should run smoothly. The chip is designed to balance speed with efficiency, which helps the laptop stay cool and quiet while still delivering solid performance. However, this laptop is not built for extremely heavy workloads. If someone plans to do professional video editing, complex 3D rendering, or advanced development work, they will probably need a more powerful machine. But for normal daily tasks, the performance should feel fast and responsive. The base model comes with 8 GB of memory and 256 GB of storage. For most users, this is enough for daily activities like web browsing, streaming, writing documents, and storing basic files. There is also an option for larger storage if someone needs more space. Battery life is another strong point. This laptop is designed to last up to 16 hours on a single charge. That means many people could use it for an entire day without worrying about plugging it in. For students attending classes or people working on the go, this kind of battery life can make a huge difference. When it comes to connectivity, the laptop keeps things simple. It includes 2 USB-C ports, a headphone jack, Wi-Fi connectivity, and Bluetooth support. There is also a 108p front camera for video calls, along with microphones and speakers designed for clear communication and media playback. Some premium features found in more expensive laptops are not included here, but that is part of the trade-off for reaching a much lower price. The goal of this machine is not to compete with professional laptops. The goal is to deliver a simple, reliable, and affordable everyday experience. So who should actually consider buying this laptop? This device is clearly designed for students, casual users, and people who mainly use their computers for everyday tasks. If someone spends most of their time browsing the internet, writing documents, watching videos, attending meetings, or managing emails, this laptop should handle those tasks comfortably. It's also a great option for people who want to try macOS for the first time without spending $1,000 on a computer. However, power users who rely on heavy software may still prefer higher-end machines. Now let's talk about the official launch timeline. The device was officially announced on March 4, 2026. Pre-orders opened immediately on the same day, allowing customers to reserve their device right away. The first shipments are scheduled to begin on March 11th, which means early buyers will start receiving their laptops within just a few days. Once people begin using it in real life, we will finally see how well it performs in everyday situations. A few years ago, the idea of a $599 MacBook would have sounded impossible, but now it has become a reality. This device could become one of the most interesting laptops in the market because it opens the door for many new users. If the performance, battery life, and build quality meet expectations, it could easily become a very popular choice. But the real answer will only come once users start testing it in the real world. Now I want to hear your opinion. If you had the chance to buy a MacBook for $599, would you go for it? Or would you still choose a more powerful laptop instead? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy videos about upcoming technology, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one.